For my second 2-minute pitch, I decided to focus on Judith Butler's piece, Performance, Acts, and Gender Constitution, an essay in phenomenology and feminist theory. This is Surviving Gender. My thesis. We've been conditioned to follow/perform certain gender acts as a method and mode of societal survival. Arguments. Gender is not only a social construct, but a performance required by society. 2. We've been trained to adhere to these performative acts, trained to think and operate as if there are only two genders. We must fit their binary. 3. We have been trained to pick one or the other in order to survive, sometimes literally. Butler says, gender is in no way a stable identity or locus of agency from which various acts proceed. Rather, it is an identity instituted through a stylized repetition of acts. Societally, we place boundaries and norms for little boys and girls even before the child is born. And once we are born, we're given our script on how to perform and act as if. Boys are supposed to like blue, toys, trucks, cars, sports, guns, violence, and become womanizers, while girls are supposed to play with dolls, like pink, cooking, cleaning, tea parties, and are taught early to be submissive to men. We put markers on how we should perform gender, and we are told exactly what it should look like. And when individuals don't match that description, they are usually outed. Within our society, we are trained to think that you must fit one or the other. If you have a penis, you should look and act like a boy. If you have a vagina, you should look and act like a girl. By operating under these thinkings, we exclude those who don't find a place within that binary, whose birth sex may not match their personal gender identity, or those who may not have what society considers normal genitalia. Example, those within transgender communities or those who do not fit the binary. What does survival mean? Acceptance, opportunity, and safety. Acceptance. In our society, people often look down on those who do not fit within our gender binary. 37% of trans people are excluded from family events or have family members who no longer speak to them because they have transitioned. Opportunities may be limited. Safety. Sadly, this goes beyond just acceptance and opportunity. 64% of young trans men and 44% of young trans women experience harassment and bullying at school from both classmates and school staff, while 47% of trans people do not use public social leisure facilities for fear of discriminatory treatment. In conclusion, the act of gender performance is one that can easily be followed and conform to without realizing, but for many others that is not the case and they do not have this ability. We conform to gender acts in an attempt to gain acceptance, still gather opportunities, and sometimes to remain safe. But when will we start to realize that not everyone wants the same role?